This report provides an executive summary of the antifungal drug market, including a market overview and analysis of the antifungal drug pipeline. We have included the valuation of the antifungal pipeline, which is based on the predicted sales of individual products. For each product, we have included the class, mechanism of action, status, and predicted peak sales. Products were assigned to one of 4 classes based on their mechanism of action. There are also azoles, echinocandins, polyenes, and allylamines. Overall, the global antifungal drugs market is projected to grow from approximately $15.5 billion in 2023 to $21.2 billion by 2032, reflecting a compound annual growth rate or CAGR of 3.7%. North America holds the largest market share, accounting for around 41% in 2023 due to its advanced healthcare infrastructure and high awareness of fungal infections. The market is segmented based on drug class, indication, route of administration, and geography. By drug class, azoles are the dominant class with a revenue share of 48.2% in 2023. Echinocandins are notable for their effectiveness against Candida species. Polyenes are used for severe systemic infections. Allylamines are primarily used for superficial infections. By indication, systemic infections account for the majority market share. However, superficial infections represent a larger segment by revenue, capturing 67% of the total in 2023. This segment also has more generic competition. By route of administration, oral and intravenous or for drugs are preferred for systemic infections, while topical drugs are common for superficial infections. The antifungal market is driven by several factors. Firstly, the rising incidence of fungal infections, particularly among immunocompromised individuals such as cancer patients, HIV/AIDS patients, and those with diabetes. Secondly, the growing issue of antifungal resistance, which makes existing drugs less effective and necessitates the development of new therapies. And thirdly, the need for novel therapies due to the limitations of current drugs, including side effects and drug-drug interactions. Advancements in drug development are focused on novel mechanisms of action, improved safety and efficacy profiles, and convenient dosing regimens to enhance patient outcomes and address unmet needs in the market. The antifungal pipeline consists of several promising candidates that could potentially make a significant impact in the market. These include Ibrexafungerp, Rezafungin, Fosmanogepix, olorafim, and 𝗕𝗥𝗨𝗧𝗟. Among these, Ibrexafungerp, Rezafungin, and Fosmanogepix are expected to contribute the most to the market due to their novel mechanisms, unique pharmacokinetic properties, and broader indications. Each of these drugs has the potential to capture a substantial portion of the antifungal market, offering both therapeutic and economic benefits. Ibrexafungerp, also known as SCYNEXIS or 𝗓𝗔𝗓𝗓𝗡, is the first drug to reach the market from the novel fungerp class. It has been approved under the brand name Ibrexafungerp for the treatment of vulvovaginal candidiasis or yeast infections in females. Ibrexafungerp inhibits glucan synthase, which is an enzyme responsible for synthesizing glucans, a crucial component of the fungal cell wall. Ibrexafungerp binds to a site on glucan synthase that is distinct from that of other antifungal drugs, making it a promising candidate for treating even drug-resistant fungal infections. Given its unique mechanism in oral and for formulations, we estimate that Ibrexafungerp could achieve peak sales of $300 to $500 million annually. Rezafungin is an echinocandin class antifungal agent that has been approved in the US and the EU for the treatment of invasive candidiasis. It is notable for its once-weekly dosing regimen, which offers a convenient alternative to currently available daily echinocandins. Rezafungin, like other echinocandins, works by inhibiting glucan synthase, thereby affecting cell wall synthesis in fungi. Its long half-life allows for once-weekly dosing. Considering its dosing convenience and efficacy against invasive candidiasis, We predict that Rezafungin could reach peak sales of $400 to $600 million annually. Fosmanogepix is a novel 𝗔𝗡𝗧𝗜𝗏 enzyme inhibitor that is being developed by Pfizer. 𝗔𝗡𝗧𝗜𝗏 is an enzyme crucial for maintaining the integrity of the fungal cell wall. Fosmanogepix, which was formerly known as GEM 159, has shown activity against drug-resistant strains such as Candida auris and Aspergillus fumigatus. As it targets a different pathway than existing antifungals, Fosmanogepix has the potential to overcome resistance and improve treatment outcomes. Given its unique mechanism and activity against resistant strains, we estimate that Fosmanogepix could achieve peak sales of $500 to $700 million annually. Olorafim is a first-in-class dihydroorotate dehydrogenase or DHODH inhibitor and the first orotamide to enter clinical development. Orotamides are synthetic non-peptide small molecules that inhibit DHODH, an enzyme essential for fungal pyrimidine synthesis. Olorafim has shown activity against Aspergillus, including Aspergillus fumigatus, a mold that causes invasive aspergillosis, which is a rare but life-threatening infection. Given its focus on difficult-to-treat infections, we estimate that olorafim could achieve peak sales of $300 to $500 million annually. 𝗕𝗥𝗨𝗧𝗟𝗢 is a novel triazole designed for the localized treatment of fungal lung infections. It has been optimized for inhalation to reduce systemic exposure and potential side effects associated with systemic antifungal therapy. 𝗕𝗥𝗨𝗧𝗟𝗢 is currently in clinical development and has shown good pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic properties in preclinical studies. Given its targeted approach to pulmonary fungal infections, we estimate that 𝗕𝗥𝗨𝗧𝗟𝗢 could achieve peak sales of $200 to $400 million annually. Several companies are actively involved in developing antifungal drugs. These include Pfizer Inc., Astellas Pharma Inc., and Merck & Co. Inc. Additionally, smaller biotech firms such as Scholars at a Health San Antonio, WashU Research Profiles, and SCYNEXIS, Inc. are making significant contributions to the field. Overall, the antifungal drug market is characterized by intense competition, with numerous players vying for a share of this growing market. In conclusion, the antifungal drug market is poised for steady growth over the next few years. This growth is fueled by the increasing burden of fungal infections worldwide and the urgent need for novel therapies to combat drug resistance and improve patient outcomes. With ongoing research and development efforts, the antifungal pipeline is expected to deliver innovative solutions to address these challenges. Key players in the market are focusing on advancing drugs with new mechanisms of action, improved safety profiles, and convenient dosing regimens to meet the evolving needs of patients and healthcare providers. As the market continues to develop, we can anticipate exciting advancements in the fight against fungal infections. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it useful, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. Until next time, stay healthy.